The world of finance is changing. A revolution is happening. This transformation is not just a minor adjustment, it is a seismic shift that is reshaping the very foundations of our financial systems. Traditional methods are being challenged, and new paradigms are emerging. This revolution is powered by cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are digital money. Unlike traditional currencies, they are not controlled by any central authority. Instead, they rely on decentralized networks and cryptographic techniques to secure transactions and control the creation of new units. They work differently than the money we use every day. Traditional money is issued and regulated by governments and financial institutions. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, operate on a technology called blockchain, which is a distributed ledger that records all transactions across a network of computers. For centuries, banks have controlled our money. They have acted as intermediaries, facilitating transactions, providing loans, and offering financial services. This centralized control has given them significant power over the global economy. They decided who could borrow and lend. This gatekeeping role has often led to unequal access to financial resources, with many people around the world being excluded from the traditional banking system. They charged fees for every transaction. These fees can add up, making financial services expensive for the average person. Cryptocurrencies offer an alternative. They enable peer-to-peer transactions without the need for a middleman, reducing costs and increasing efficiency. They cut out the middleman. This means that transactions can be faster, cheaper, and more secure. People can send and receive money directly, without relying on banks or other financial institutions. They give people more control over their own money. With cryptocurrencies, individuals can manage their finances independently, without the need for a bank account or credit history. This can be especially empowering for those who are unbanked or underbanked. This is a fundamental shift in how we think about finance. It challenges the traditional notions of money and banking, and opens up new possibilities for financial inclusion and innovation. It is a move towards a more decentralized and democratic system. In this new financial world, power is distributed more evenly, and everyone has the opportunity to participate in the global economy. It is a world where everyone has equal access to financial tools. Whether you are in a bustling city or a remote village, you can access the same financial services and opportunities. This new world is full of possibilities. It promises greater financial freedom, innovation, and inclusion. However, it is not without its challenges. But it also comes with risks. The volatility of cryptocurrency markets, security concerns, and regulatory uncertainties are some of the issues that need to be addressed. To understand this revolution, we need to start at the beginning. By exploring the origins and evolution of cryptocurrencies, we can better appreciate their potential and the challenges they present. In 2008, the world was in the midst of a financial crisis. Banks were failing, economies were collapsing, and people were losing trust in traditional financial systems. Amidst this chaos, a mysterious person, or perhaps a group of people, operating under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, published a groundbreaking white paper. This document was titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. The white paper described a revolutionary idea, Bitcoin. It proposed a new form of digital currency that could operate without the need for a central authority. Bitcoin was envisioned as a new kind of digital money, one that was decentralized and free from the control of banks and governments. This decentralization meant that no single entity could control or manipulate the currency. Instead, it relied on a network of computers to validate and record transactions. All Bitcoin transactions were recorded on a public ledger known as the blockchain. This ledger was accessible to everyone, ensuring transparency. The blockchain technology made Bitcoin not only transparent but also secure. Each transaction was encrypted and linked to the previous one, creating a chain that was nearly impossible to alter. This meant that while everyone could see the transactions, no one could tamper with them. The integrity of the system was maintained by the collective effort of the network. In the beginning, Bitcoin was primarily used by a small group of tech enthusiasts and cryptography experts. They were intrigued by the potential of this new technology. However, as time went on, Bitcoin started to gain attention from a broader audience. Media outlets began to cover this new digital currency, and more people became curious about its potential. People began to realize that Bitcoin had the potential to change the world. It offered a new way to conduct transactions, one that was fast, secure, and free from traditional financial intermediaries. As a result, the price of Bitcoin began to rise. Early adopters saw significant returns on their investments, and the world started to take notice of this digital revolution. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are disrupting traditional banking in several ways. They are faster, cheaper, and more accessible. Traditional bank transfers can take days, especially for international payments. Cryptocurrency transactions are almost instantaneous. This speed is a game changer for businesses and individuals. Bank fees can be high. This is especially true for people who send money across borders. Cryptocurrencies offer much lower fees. This makes them a more affordable option for many people. Millions of people around the world don't have access to traditional banking. Cryptocurrencies only require an internet connection. This makes them accessible to anyone, anywhere in the world. The technology behind cryptocurrencies is called blockchain. A blockchain is a digital ledger. It records all transactions in a secure and transparent way. Imagine a book that everyone can write in. Every time someone makes a transaction, it's like writing a new line in the book. This book is copied and distributed across a network of computers. This makes it nearly impossible to alter or delete any information. Blockchain technology has the potential to revolutionize many industries. It can be used for supply chain management, voting systems, and even digital identities. It's a powerful tool that can create more trust and transparency. Section 5. Smart contracts, automating trust. One of the most exciting things about blockchain is the ability to create smart contracts. These digital agreements are not just lines of code, they represent a paradigm shift in how we think about trust and transactions. Smart contracts are self-executing contracts. They are designed to automatically enforce the terms of an agreement without the need for human intervention. This means that once the conditions are met, the contract executes itself. They automatically enforce the terms of an agreement. This automation reduces the risk of errors and ensures that all parties adhere to the agreed-upon terms. Imagine you want to buy a house. Traditionally, this process involves multiple intermediaries, such as real estate agents, lawyers, and banks, each adding their own layer of complexity and cost. With a smart contract, you could agree with the seller on the terms of the sale. The contract would be coded to execute the transfer of ownership once the payment is made, ensuring a seamless and transparent transaction. The contract would automatically transfer ownership of the house once the payment is made. This eliminates the need for manual verification and reduces the chances of fraud or disputes. This eliminates the need for lawyers and other intermediaries. By cutting out the middlemen, smart contracts can significantly reduce transaction costs and speed up the process. Smart contracts can revolutionize the way we do business. They offer a level of security and efficiency that traditional contracts simply cannot match. They can reduce costs, increase efficiency, and build trust between parties. By automating the execution of contracts, businesses can focus on what they do best, rather than getting bogged down in administrative tasks. They are already being used in various industries, from real estate to supply chain management. As more businesses adopt this technology, we can expect to see even greater innovations and efficiencies in the way we conduct transactions. Section 6. The crypto challenges. Despite all the potential, cryptocurrencies also face challenges. These challenges include market volatility, regulatory uncertainty, and the risk of fraud. The price of cryptocurrencies can be very volatile. It can go up or down dramatically in a short period. This volatility makes it risky for some investors. Governments around the world are still figuring out how to regulate cryptocurrencies. This uncertainty can create challenges for businesses operating in the crypto space. Like any financial system, cryptocurrencies are not immune to fraud. There have been cases of scams and hacks. It's important to be aware of these risks and take precautions to protect yourself. Section 7. Coexist or replace. The rise of cryptocurrencies has sparked a debate. Will cryptocurrencies replace traditional banks, or will they coexist? Some experts believe that cryptocurrencies will eventually replace traditional banks. They argue that cryptocurrencies are more efficient, transparent, and accessible. Others believe that traditional banks will adapt and integrate cryptocurrencies into their services. They argue that banks have the infrastructure and experience to manage financial systems. The future is still uncertain. It's likely that both traditional banks and cryptocurrencies will play a role in the future of finance. Section 8. The future of finance. The world of finance is changing rapidly. Cryptocurrencies are at the forefront of this change. They are challenging the status quo and forcing us to rethink how we think about money. The future of finance is likely to be more open, decentralized, and accessible. Cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology will play a major role in shaping this future. They have the potential to create a more equitable and efficient financial system. However, challenges remain. Volatility, regulation, and security concerns need to be addressed. The future of finance depends on how these challenges are overcome. Section 9. A decentralized world. The rise of cryptocurrencies is part of a larger trend toward decentralization. The internet has already decentralized information and communication. Cryptocurrencies are decentralizing money and finance. This move towards decentralization is empowering individuals. It is giving them more control over their data, their money, and their lives. It is creating a more democratic and equitable world. The future is decentralized. Cryptocurrencies are just the beginning.